When it comes to the smartwatch, there's two ways to look at the form factor. You can either seek a content device mounted on the wrist that delivers notification, uses apps, and more. Oh, and tells the time too. But on the other hand, you can look at it as a watch that also just happens to deliver notification and apps and all of that. Personally, I prefer the latter. And that's also the goal of Android Wear. Now, early on in 2015, Huawei gave us a sneak peek at their first Android Wear device, the Huawei Watch. And several months later, the device finally released. With the premium look and a price tag to match, is the Huawei Watch for you? Let's find out. I'm Ben with iTech Triad, and this is our video review of the Huawei Watch. Now, the first thing you're going to notice about the Huawei Watch is its drop-dead gorgeous design. With a full circle display encased in a stainless steel body, this is a watch that looks the part of an actual watch. There are several different variants of the Huawei Watch, including stainless steel silver, black, gold, and more. There's even a couple of different women's variants that were just announced recently. The one I tested for my review was the all-black model with a stainless steel metal band. Now, I'm personally not the biggest fan of metal bands, but the hardware here from the watch to the band is on point. Everything looks great, it feels great, and it's also extremely durable, as I never had any issues with scratching on any of the hardware. Now, the screen on the Huawei Watch is a 1.4-inch AMOLED display with a resolution of 400 by 400. Now, the display's quality is great and brightness is good even outdoors. But with the added resolution, nothing on this display feels cramped, and that is really one of the biggest benefits of the Huawei Watch in my personal opinion. Now, powering this watch is the standard Android Wear processing package, a Snapdragon 400, 512 megabytes of RAM, and 4 gigabytes of storage. Now, Android Wear runs just fine on this device, although I did notice a few dropped frames on this watch that I did not see on other devices. Now, battery life on the Huawei Watch is a bit hit or miss. Some days you'll get through the day with over half your battery left, and others it'll be dead by noon. Why, I don't know, but I have to assume that some of that is due to the lower capacity 300 mAh battery inside. Again, it will get you through the day most of the time, but other times not as much. Now, charging is also fine on this device, and it actually does charge faster than most Android Wear devices because of the smaller battery, but the charger itself is one of the worst I've ever used. It usually takes a minute to get it plugged in, and if you're not paying attention, you'll find a dead battery when you get back because the pins didn't align correctly. This is something Huawei really needs to work on in the second generation of the Huawei Watch. Now, overall, the Huawei Watch is a great smartwatch. Huawei clearly took their time getting the design right rather than just making another smartwatch. With a starting price of $349, it's definitely not a cheap watch. But nonetheless, it's definitely one of the best on the market today. You can learn more about this watch in our written review, which is linked down below. As always, a huge thank you for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this, and we'll catch you in the next one.